Well, maybe retirement week, maybe not retirement week. Doesn't matter. We still got Cris Cyborg fights this weekend, August 22nd in Tampa. So, Chris, how we doing?
No, I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here in Tampa for my third fight in my career, third victory maybe, but I'm very excited to make this record. I really train really hard. I respect my opponent always. You never see it because I train really hard, and I'm happy to be here in Tampa. I believe we're gonna have a lot of Brazilians because have some place here that people just speak Portuguese. I think is really cool, and have a lot of Brazilians in the card. I think it's gonna be an amazing card. I'm happy to be here around here.
Now, you said you're not sure if this is retirement. We'll see what comes next, but it's the final fight on the contract. So, even with that, and just, the lingering possibility of retirement, is this fight week different at all? Like vibes, emotions at all?
I'm telling something. The last 3 years, I maybe think about can be my last fight. So and then my team always remind me when I'm cutting weight. Then my team says, "Chris, maybe it can be the last one." Like maybe it can be the last one. This is last 3 years already being prepared for be the last one. We have been pushing, but I feel like maybe it can be the last. Maybe it can be the last. And they're right because when you think it's the last time, you give yours more than you normal. You know what I mean? Like you do your best today because tomorrow maybe you're not gonna be here. So, but I don't like to put the pressure. Be my last fight. Is my last fight my contract? Yes, because I don't want this emotion around me either. I want to decide this after the fight. But I'm being like the last 3 years prepared for maybe can be my last fight. So let's enjoy every moment. Let's enjoy every check out in the hotel, check in the hotel, every fan, every interview. So because it could be the last one. And when gonna be the last one, I'm saying, man, I did everything. So I have a lot of projects after fighting, and but I know I have to want to give 100% to myself. One thing, I cannot be move around everywhere because they're not gonna do nice, perfect. So I believe like in my career, the strategy is like I always put God first, be humble to learn. You can see me fight better now, 41 than when I was 21. So smart, learning, I surround the fighter. So this is who I am. So I want to think about this after, but I always think it can be the last one. But I don't want this emotion around me. I want to do my best. Always I do.
Now, what does keep you interested in keeping comeback? Is it the legacy, the money, or just like the love for the game?
I could have retired. Any less I could have retired. Like it's no because I would accomplish a lot of things in my career, but I always put in my prayers. When I feel my heart to like okay now it's time to set it down. Please now it's time to change. And like I said, I have projects and I already started the project. It's when God guided me, Chris, done. You're gonna go to step up in different things. I'm gonna feel my heart. This is something in my heart. I'm gonna decide because as I say, no, I'm gonna put focus on this fight and do my best. And after that, sit down with my team. I have a grandson coming next week, and it's a lot of things going on. And I have projects in my own life too, like your own family, and so I think it's better, thinking this way. But I love what I do. It's not a sacrifice for me. I started doing sports when I was 12 years old. I started fighting when I was 19. But for me, I have a lifestyle. Like I think because this, I understand the athlete style life. Because this, I mean, keep fighting better 41 than 21. So I'm no party. I don't drink. I don't train just to have a fight. I train all the time like a job. You at the office every day. I'm at the office every day,
Right.
different way, and getting improved, getting better.
Now, Ketlen Vieira, a great fight for this title. I'm very excited as a fan. What are your thoughts on Ketlen? Like, were you surprised when the UFC didn't bring her back?
A little bit, but I'm not surprised. What's happened because you can see this a lot of times. And my nice she's sign up with PFL. I believe when this is happening already, figuring out okay, she's gonna be next, and it got me excited because Kathleen beat a lot of legend girls in the
Hmm.
sport. She's a big name. She's top 10 in her division, top five, and for a long time I think she's still top five. And she's some random fighter. I believe she's not an easy fighter, but it's a great challenge, and the fans like it. Great fights, and I am a surrender fighter too. I believe it's gonna because this make the fighting interesting. People wanna watch it because it's not gonna be a great match.
And I talked to Ketlen. It was all respect, but she did say she wants to drown you. She wants to take this into the deep rounds and make you suffer. So, what's your response to that?
Everybody wanna make me suffer. 21 years they try me make me suffer. I'm not afraid that, and I like to swim too. So we can do whatever happen in the fight, be ready in any situation, and that's it. I don't like to say what I'm gonna do, but I'm ready for 5 rounds. I'm ready for any situation, and let's see what's gonna happen.
And I know you're all focused on Ketlen here, but I have to ask because you told me to ask. You said, ask John Martin about you versus Ronda Rousey in MVP. So, is that something that could really happen?
I don't know. Do you think this side is already yes for 15 years? 15 years I say I'm in for this fight. It's another side running so fast. They don't want to make it happen. So, but it's okay. She is back after everything and fight Gina Carano after 17 years retirement. Uh, but if for sure, I think the fans. I think that her idea was never make this fight happen. She just used me for promoting herself at that time. It's smart, but I could beat her really bad this moment now. So I'm a better fighter today than before. So I don't know. I don't know if she has all this on her. You know what I mean?
But if she says she's in, you're in, I assume.
I wear a sign MES. I cannot change it.
Now,
15 years ago.
understood. My last question, and Cyborg, I've talked to you a few times. You're a very humble person. You don't need to be, but you're a pretty humble person. So don't be humble here for a second. With a
Okay.
win here, maybe you do retire, maybe you don't, but are you the GOAT in your opinion?
You're gonna never hear me say the goat, but I can say God over all things. But I try to do I could do everything with my heart. I love what I do, and I didn't stay check like I got all the 5 belts in the major promotions. I didn't get it. I didn't check all I did in the sport because it's keeping me hungry. You know what I mean? Like this fight, I'm not the champion. I'm the contender number one. This is motivating me. I wake up every day, go run, go train hard. So this is bringing me here. This is gonna be my 19th fight for championship fight victory. I hope I train at my best, and I'm gonna do my best for getting this victory. And they're gonna be, if I win, they're gonna be the third victory in my career. But I'm gonna keep it up the race. I'm here, so I'm giving you my 100. Go to the races and they just go over there for. Even when I run 10K, I want to win. So this is like me. This is me. This is my problem. I like to compete. I don't see like if I do different things, for sure I'm gonna compete something after when I retire. But this is I started to compete when I'm 12 years old, and someday you win, someday you learn. That's it. So and then I was humble because we know better than nobody. I'm like everybody at the house. Everybody. I have my struggle. I have stuff I have to overcome every day, and I have my way to overcome. So I like to be here just to teach every single one my faith and how to overcome and get a better person every day. That's it.
No slowing down at all for Cris Cyborg. Can't wait for this weekend. Cris, before I get you out of here, anything quick for your fans?
I want to say thank you for every single one. Please make sure you guys don't miss the fight this Saturday, August 22nd, here in Tampa. If you're here in Tampa or close by, come. You're going to be amazing. You're going to be amazing card. And I appreciate every Cyber Nation with over 21 years together.
That's a better outro than I can give. Ladies and gentlemen, Cris Cyborg this Saturday night. Cris, obrigado. Best of luck, best of skill.
Obrigado. Thank you.